What music means to me is really hard to describe. I mean, the way that it's a feeling of expression. I mean, it's like dance for anyone. It's a way that it's like a release. It's just a place that people go where, I mean, to just let go. There's so many different ways that it relates to me with just dance and expression and who we are, and it definitely is what makes me who I am.
Living, baby, without your love, yeah, you saved my life. You opened up my eyes. I had it all, but I didn't have any.
Someone to come home to, that's a good start on talking about why we got that song, because it was probably the start to picking songs from Nashville. My manager, Robert, from Sound Management, had gotten a couple of songs from some people. When they wanted to relate a song to what I was doing or in my life, someone to come home to was like spot on. So he plays a song for me in his office, and I start crying like a baby, and I'm like, oh my God, this song is beautiful. And like the first line, it talks about the circus. It does this part, here in the circus, everybody's surrounding me, and I was like, oh my God, it's a circus. I should have wrote this song. Did it come out of my journal? It was like so amazing. And we did, and when I recorded it in Nashville with some demo sessions out there, it just ended up being a beautiful song. It's one of my favorites out of all the songs on the album.
You're the home that I can run into.
Ain't Through Lovin' You Yet was probably the funnest song we got, that I thought, this is gonna be a hit, we gotta record this. It's beautiful, it's fun, it's sexy, it's probably the best country song that we got from Nashville. Is also another Ashley Gorley written song, and I just thought it'd be a great fun song to add to the selection, just because I think I could hear it playing on the radio. So we first recorded Angel Give Me Wings and did the first video for that, and because it was the first song I ever recorded, but then it was, okay, now we have all these other songs, what's the next song that we could do a video for that's going to be fun? And Ain't Through Lovin' You Yet was it, and the video was a smash.
Between these walls, there's no limit. It took all that we could be, and all that we could do is just sit back and say, honey, I'm not in love with you. Tell me why.
Tell Me Why goes back to when I was 18, and that love of my life I was talking about broke my heart. I'm just kidding. Actually, I broke his heart, and and I did. I mean, I left someone that I loved for a lot of other reasons, a lot of other things that happened. And people hear that song and they go, "You wrote that when you were 18? Holy shit, you were going through some stuff when you wrote that." And I was, and that song stayed with me for a really long time. And I once wanted to record it with like a poppy sound and this sound, and I had so many ideas for it, and I'm like, no, I want it to be a country song. It has that style, it has that. Then I heard Stay from Sugarland, and I thought, oh my God, that's what I want to hear with Tell Me Why. And when I met my guitarist Sam, I said, you can play the shit out of this song. It's a ballad, you know, and he did, and it's a beautiful song that really, really means a lot to me, and it's going to stay with me forever. Whether, of course, I already recorded it for a demo, but whether it ends up hitting an album or someone else sings it one day, It's a song that I wrote that really, really means a lot to me. And it's sad and makes some people cry, but it makes me cry. Some of my shows, it makes me cry. But I don't get too emotional when I sing it. It's a really special song to me.
And when you try to love me, I guess it was just too late. Ain't no coming back down. Even the moon's sinking low, we're floating 100 feet off of the ground. I wish we could fly forever. With your lips as close to mine. I'm a breath away from heaven. This rush again. I feel like I can touch the sky. Your sweet love has got me on the sugar.
Dude, recording this song was so hard. Sugar High is a beautiful song. Singing in the studio, man, it was brutal. It was really, really hard. I think it's such a beautiful song. It's so fun to sing live. You can belt it out. But it was really challenging. Out of all the songs we recorded, Sugar High was probably the toughest because you want to be spot on, you want to be right. It's falsetto, is it you belt it or where, and just the consistency in that song and just making sure that pitch is right on is a really tough song. It's probably one of the most challenging out of all the songs to record, but it turned out being one of the absolutely most beautiful songs, I think, out of all of them, and probably one of the most country ones on there, on the whole album. It definitely sounds the most country style out of all of the songs on the album. Sugar High is a beautiful song.
You kiss me, you get me like no one ever gets me. You make me, you take me from for too long, Monday girl. I lie in bed awake and wish there was a way you were there to hold me tight. And I wish it didn't mean that you're about to.
Monday Girl is actually a happy song. So that one is a song we haven't recorded yet, and I can't wait till I have some really good musicians I can get in with out here, not have to make another trip out to Nashville. But now that I have a band, I hope I can get my guys together in the studio one of these days to record Monday Girl. It's such a great song. It's so clicky, it's so fun. Monday Girl's an awesome song, and it's so much fun to sing, and it sticks in your head, and I don't know, for me on Monday I'm singing it, so it's a great song.
When you get home, the one who you can stay away from for too long, Monday girl. Smile and say goodbye. Try to act like it
What's
don't.
next for Jennifer Hayward? Now that she's a student, officially, I don't know what's next. For everyone else that's waiting for a lot of new songs for Jennifer to write, is what I've always been working on. I'm writing every day. I have a band now, so before it was just a small acoustic set, and we would have these small gigs, which we're still doing, but now we've moved up to the Saddle Rack, so we have a full country band, which is amazing. We're set in there for once a month, and then we just played last weekend, and they asked us to play twice a month, which is pretty amazing. So we're going to keep playing these bigger venues and keep adding to the set list and keep giving out CDs and just having a good time. I get an amazing high from singing on stage, and I'm really just doing it purely for a good time, having fun, and keep going to school so I can really feel like I have the credentials and just the ability to stand confidently in front of a crowd and just conduct myself with something under my belt. So it's time to start doing something for me for now. And for a long time I've been performing for a lot of other people or doing a lot of things for everyone else, and I don't know, I did a little bit of soul searching this year where I needed to do that for me. I've always been inconsistent, like balancing doing 3 things in my life, so I'm sure I can balance the 2 and still give a good show and still add some really great songs and hopefully record a little bit more and make another trip out to Nashville again and write with some of these writers who wrote some great songs for my album.